Welcome to episode 62 of FountainCast, a bi-weekly podcast brought to you by the Fountain Hills Chamber of Commerce, striving to be your one-stop fountain of information regarding your local business community here in Fountain Hills. I'm your host, Jill Haislip. Be sure to stay tuned after the podcast to hear about upcoming chamber events. Today, I'm speaking with Brenda McCarty with Mary Kay Cosmetics. Brenda is originally from Minnesota, married to her high school sweetheart Pat of 37 years, and is a mom of two beautiful girls. Brenda is an advanced skincare and color consultant and loves to help people look and feel great through great skincare and beauty products. Let's welcome Brenda to the show. Hi, Brenda. Hi. Thank you so much for being here today.
This is going to be great.
I am very excited, and thank you for bringing some products with. So for everybody who is just listening to the podcast, make sure that you jump on and watch the video so you can see the products that she's talking about. Let's go ahead and dive in. Tell us about Mary Kay Cosmetics for those who maybe don't know.
So Mary Kay, the woman, she was an actual woman, unlike Betty Crocker is a figurehead that is a mixture of a bunch of women. Mary Kay is actually the woman Mary Kay. And she started this company of cosmetics. It used to be called Beauty by Mary Kay. And it started in the 60s, 63, on Friday the 13th.
Really?
She started Friday the 13th because 13 is her lucky number. And she actually started Beauty by Mary Kay. And additionally, she was in a storefront that sold wigs. Because in the 60s, that was a big thing, was wigs.
Yeah.
So she started in 1963, and here we are almost 60 years later.
Wow. That's a great story. I really like that. So tell us, why did you choose Mary Kay? I know there's other cosmetic businesses that you could go into. What was the appeal for you?
So I had been using Mary Kay. I started using Mary Kay in trade for some sewing I did for a girl. And she goes, "Can I pay you, Mary Kay?" And I'm like, "Sure." And so I started using it, and that when we lived in Minnesota, and then when we moved out here, I thought, I'll just get something off the shelf. It'll be fine. Mm-hmm. And I broke out like a teenager.
Oh,
and I said,
that is the worst.
"Oh no, not happening." So I called my friend in Minnesota, and I said, "You send me everything." So I never was really facialed. I was never, none of that. I just started using it and I loved it. And then as the time went on, I thought, you know what? I could use a little extra money. And with two girls, I said, I will go broke in skincare and cosmetics and all the body lotion and all that. So I just started basically as a personal use. And that's how I started.
That's such a great story.
Thanks.
So how long have you been a Mary Kay consultant?
28 years.
Congratulations. That's
I can't
wonderful.
believe it. I just can't believe it. But
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wonderful. What would you say is your favorite part of being a Mary Kay consultant?
So I think my most favorite part is when I sit with a one-on-one or a few ladies, and at the end I always have them take their mirror off their tray and hold it out at arm's length and see what they like best. And the look on some of their faces, I even had a lady break down and cry because she's like, "I didn't know I could look like this."
Aww.
So that is, and regardless if you purchase from me or not, it's just to see somebody look like they never thought they could it's a delight.
It's very self-rewarding,
yeah,
right?
And it's just playing makeup and teaching about skincare. That's my job.
Well, let's touch on that. You are a advanced skincare and color consultant. So what exactly does that mean?
So that means when we sit and have a conversation, what type of skin do you have? What is it, dry or normal, combination, oily, all the things? And these products will work best for you.
Okay.
Because we have different lines. This is our Time-Wise Repair. I'm sorry, our Time-Wise 3D. This is the most popular set. Then we have another set for Women of Wisdom that I use. And we also have a set for acne-prone skin that is phenomenal. The lady that is the research doctor at Mary Kay, she was hired from Johnson & Johnson, and now she does research at Mary Kay, and her teenage sons were acne prone. I mean, they were just a mess. So she got some, it's called Clear Proof, and within a week, 2 weeks, they were entirely clear.
Oh my gosh.
And this charcoal mask is the one that I love. So masking is so fun. And we have several different ones, but this one you get to scare your husband and all that.
Real fast before you continue going through all these great products, I think that you touched on something really great. Those were 2 boys that she used the products on.
Correct.
Mary Kay is not just for women.
Absolutely not.
And I think that's important for people to understand because they just associate it. So is there a full men's line? Okay.
So there's a full men's line. There's a daily cleanser. There's a moisturizer with SPF 15 or 30. I can't remember right now. Shaving cream. That is the best shaving cream. And women can use it on their legs if they want shaving cream.
Oh, there you go.
And there's an eye cream. And then we have men's colognes.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's great.
And they can certainly use this as well. And a lot of men secretly use it.
Brenda won't tell anybody if you're a man and you call her. It's all secret.
Because like for me, I have 2 cleansers going all the time.
Okay.
One in the shower and one at the sink. Because you'll want to wash your face every morning, every night.
Right.
And if I'm in the shower and my cleanser is over at the sink, it's only 5 feet. But when you're wet, it's afar.
Yes.
So
and dangerous.
Yes. So I have 2 cleansers going all the time.
Okay. What about the rest of these great products that you have here?
So this is our Time-Wise Microdermabrasion set. So it's got one piece that will is really kind of gritty and a little abrasive. So you just rub it around and then rinse that off with a washcloth and some wish we had cold water. And
some Arizona cold water.
And then the other one is a pore minimizer. So they go together, and you just put the pore minimizer on, minimizes pores, makes your skin feel really silky soft.
Great.
And then you continue with the rest of your skincare.
Okay.
This is our compact. It's so pretty.
It is very pretty.
And the beautiful thing about our color products is they come separately, so you can build your own set, whatever you want. And if this is magnetic.
Yes, my eyeshadow thing. I love that. I bought 4 different eyeshadows, and it came with a compact, mini, whatever. And I love that I can mix them in and out, and they stay. Things drop, but they're magnetic, and it stays.
Yes. And that way, when you get one color that goes empty, you only have to replace the one color.
Yes.
You don't have to replace the whole caboodle. So, and you can do, this would do 6 eyeshadows, 2 cheeks, or you could do 12 eyeshadows. You could do pressed powder and 2 cheek colors. You could make it how you want to have it.
Okay.
So, yeah. And then we just have our mask. So it's a sheet of linen, and it's got some great moisturizer on it.
Nice.
And you just put it on your face, and then you just sit and relax and
I love that.
have a glass of wine.
We should have done a mask.
So, and then we also carry a beautiful line of fragrances. So, I mean, that's kind of a nutshell. And we have some great skincare products, shower gels, scrubs.
It seems like they're, and correct me if I'm wrong, but they're kind of going more towards the skincare line, whereas before maybe Mary Kay was more known for their cosmetics? Or am I just uneducated on that?
Yeah. So she started with skincare.
Okay.
And she had some friends that were looking really great. So she said, what is this? And so they told her who was selling it, and she bought some of those formulas and started Mary Kay Cosmetics.
Okay.
And one of the first original products was the Extra Light Night Cream that we still have today.
That many years later.
Because it is phenomenal.
Wow.
So if you have dry heels, dry hands, it's pretty heavy. I don't want to say greasy because that's not the word, but it's a heavy salve almost. So in the winter when we lived in Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
my hands would just be chapped and bleeding. So I would put that on and put some socks on my hands and sleep like that. And then in the morning, your hands are just
Oh,
golden.
that's awesome.
Homer uses it because he has
I love it. That's great.
problem with chemicals.
Yes.
And I've got a ton of people that just love it. And you can use it on diaper rash.
Oh.
So babies with brand new babies.
Yeah.
You can use it for chapped lips. In fact, again, when we lived in Minnesota, my brother worked construction in that super cold winters.
Yeah.
And everything could cover except for this. And so his cheeks would get like windburn.
Oh, yeah.
And so I said, here, try this. And so in the morning, he would put a thick layer of extra emollient on, and it was like a barrier for his skin. It worked great.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So,
Well, look at that.
I know. I got all the fun things.
You do. You are very knowledgeable about your products and everything that Mary Kay has to offer, which I think is really great. Of course, you have your lines that you prefer, that you use, but you know everything that there is. And I think that speaks a lot to people. If somebody wanted to, they don't know what they want to use, if they want to kind of have a consultation with you, what does that look like?
So, you can just come over to my house, try all the things you want. I have demos open of everything. So, like, I have a demo of this that you can try. And we'll sit down and we'll foundation match you so that you don't have that
the line.
Yep. You've seen it.
Yep.
And and then you can say, yep, I want to get this, or nope, I don't want anything, or I want all of it, or,
Great.
mix and match. Yeah.
Do you do any type of like Mary Kay parties, or what type of events and things do you host?
So currently we just started our new Mary Kay year.
Okay.
And so I'm putting together my next real 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And every month I'm going to start doing an event on a Saturday morning. And one month it'll be, the eyes have it, and it'll be just eye products. So you're not going to be there for hours and hours.
Right.
And, the next month might be, luscious lips. And the next month might be, satin body. And we'll just do some fun things and just do those couple of things.
Yeah.
And then just sit and chit chat and hang out and have a good time.
That's great. So you are here local in Fountain Hills.
I am.
If somebody wanted to take a look at your products, do they do that online? Do you guys sell like booklets?
Yes and yes.
Excellent.
So you can go to my website.
Okay.
It is www.marykay.com/B McCarty. Only one C.
Okay.
And that'll take you right to my website.
Great.
You can look at all the things on there. You can order on there. You can text me, call me, leave a message, whatever. And I'll swing it by your house.
Perfect. What's a good phone number to reach you at?
507-358-9857.
And all of this also is on the Chamber of Commerce's directory. So in case if you're driving and you missed it, jump on there. You can look up Brenda McCarty, Mary Kay Cosmetics, and it'll give you all of her contact information. Tell us a little bit about you personally. I know that you shared, that you have 2 daughters. You've been married to your high school sweetheart. Give us a little bit more about who is Brenda outside of Mary Kay.
I don't know.
What do you like to do?
I like to hang out with Pat. I like to sew. I like to draw. So, just hang out.
You're very creative.
Yeah.
You guys travel a lot?
We have been, because our oldest daughter lives away, and I don't like it. But
you know who you are when you're listening to this.
So we do see her. We most recently in May went to South Padre Island. That was beautiful.
I bet.
I loved it. And we don't have anything really planned except for I go to Dallas in 2 weeks.
That's excellent. Tell us about your award. I was going to bring it up at the end, but since you brought it up, share with everybody about your exciting news.
So this is, after 28 years, I finally did the Queen's Court of Personal Sales, which is $40,000 in 1 year of product. And I have won I want to say it's 6 carats, 6-carat rose gold topaz circled with diamonds. On the band is rose gold. And I will go pick it up in Dallas at our big Mary Kay seminar in the first week in August.
That's excellent.
And so when you see me around, I will be coming in first.
Well, congratulations.
So, yeah. It's so
That is
exciting.
Wonderful. We're going to have you back on just so you can show off your
Right?
writing. Or what's better is people need to schedule consultations
There we go.
with you. Wonderful. Well, congratulations again on the award. So everybody out there thinks that they know what they know about their skin and how they should best take care of themselves, but I know that there are some specific ground rules per se to have good healthy skin. You had already touched on the fact that you should wash your face in the morning and the evening.
Yes.
What other best kept secrets can you share?
Consistency.
Okay.
So the thing with your skin is if you wear glasses or even sunglasses and you take them off and then the next morning you go to put them on and you're like, wow, how was I looking out of those?
Uh-huh.
Okay, all of that is pollution that is also on your face.
Oh.
And so that's why it is super important to wash your face at night.
Yeah.
Take all the makeup off, all the dust, pollution, all of that. And then in the morning, because your skin does continue to make oils, that you want to get that cleaned. So when you start afresh, putting new cosmetics on, then it's not all oily to start with.
Sure. Okay. Moisturizing day and night?
Yes.
Okay.
So both of our most popular lines have a day moisturizer and a night.
Okay.
Because the day has an SPF 30.
Okay.
And you don't need that at night. And
or if you do.
then you live in Alaska.
Yes.
And then the night moisturizers have separate properties to help repair your skin while you sleep.
Okay. And what about for your body? You had mentioned that there are also body products that Mary Kay. So is there SPF all the time? I mean, what do you...
No. So we currently do not have a sunscreen for our body. But a great moisturizer is always super helpful. So just to keep your skin nice.
Especially with as dry as it is here in Arizona.
Absolutely.
I couldn't imagine not using some type of
And
lotion.
then I would also recommend some sort of a body scrub.
Okay.
Just to take off that extra... Your skin is going to replace itself, and so you want to get the old dead skin off.
Okay.
You'll find that your moisturizer goes in nicer and actually gets to your skin without trying to moisturize dead skin.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
And so I have, again, one in the shower, and so I just put a glove on and rub my hands together and do my legs and my arms, all the whole thing.
How often do you want to exfoliate?
I would say a couple times a week.
Okay, definitely not daily, or that could be
you'd get
too much.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, and what about your face? Do you want to use the same exfoliator? Is there one specifically for your face?
There's specific ones for your face.
Okay.
And that Microderm is a phenomenal one.
Yeah.
And you want to do from your hairline to your brow line.
Okay.
Because a lot of women have forgotten all of this. And then they go to take pictures, and this looks really lovely and smooth. This looks all janky. That's a technical word.
So for those of you on our podcast, this section that can be janky is going to be the neck and the chest area.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to make sure anything you do on your face, you do in that area as well. Okay. And what about some good makeup tips that you could give us?
Just make sure that you have, if you're going to use a foundation, and I would recommend if you wear nothing else, find a good foundation, because that, again, will protect your face from pollution and all the things that is exposed to every day. And then you can just do really simple. A lot of times people see me and they're like, oh, I can't do that. Well, you don't have to go this far. I mean, because this is my business. This is why I wear all the things.
Yes.
And so you could just do a simple, CC cream that's going to be, you won't even feel it. And then a little mascara, just a little something to polish you.
Yeah.
It will make you feel better. You'll have better, just everything.
Yeah.
When you feel better, the world works better.
Absolutely. Your eyes always look beautiful.
Thank
Any little tips you can give us on that? Or am I giving away all of your secrets?
No, that's fine. Give me your pen there for 1 second. So the big tip that I give at every appointment, when you do eyeshadow, you don't want to go below the fence. The fence is the corner of your nose, the corner of your eye, tail of your brow. So you want to stay within that fence line.
Okay.
So you're going to stay on the eye side. If you go below that with eyeshadow or eyeliner or anything, it pulls your eye down and makes you look old and tired.
Oh, no one wants that.
Absolutely not.
Jump on, watch the YouTube so you can see where that line is.
Corner of your nose, end of your eye, corner of your eye, and your tail of your eyebrow.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing all of that with us.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it very much. Let's touch just real fast on the Chamber of Commerce because you have been a member for the last 3 years?
Yeah, 3 or 4, I think.
I think you're right there, getting ready to go into your 4th year. So that's excellent.
So fun.
You are very involved in the Chamber of Commerce. Obviously, you and I met here, but we met through Success Factor, which you were a leader of, and you go to a ton of the events, so you're involved. Share with our listeners if they are maybe members but not very active or are thinking about joining. Tell them what you see as a benefit for as many years as you've been a member.
So, the thing I would say is get involved. Just go to the things. Be your face of your business. No one can do your business like you. Mm-hmm. And so if you're out there and you're going to the mixers and you're going to the ribbon cuttings and you're going to the things, you're like, oh yeah, oh I see you, And so just show up to some stuff.
What do you have to lose?
Yeah, business.
That is a good point, yes. Yes.
So yeah, I mean you don't have to do every single thing every time.
Right.
But, do a couple, 3 a month or a month, something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And for me personally, it was, I was not ever going to join the chamber. I can't afford it. It's so much money. And I said, I can't do it. And then when Betsy became the marketing person, she goes, here, this is what you're doing. Okay. So, because I've known her 1,000 years and I love her. And so, yep, I'm on board. And it's been honestly the best money I've ever spent. I love it.
That's wonderful to hear. And it's what you put into it. It's not just writing that check and then expecting to sit back and see things happen. It's all in what you put into it.
Correct.
For sure. Well, we are just about wrapping up, but is there anything else about yourself or Mary Kay that you would like to share with all of our listeners and viewers?
So what a lot of people may not know, and I'm going to have a cheat sheet so I give you the correct numbers. So in 1994, Mary Kay started the Mary Kay Foundation.
Oh.
And so when you purchase Mary Kay, you're not only helping a small business, but you're helping. Mary Kay does grants to doctors that are researching cancers affecting women.
Wow.
So that in the last, since 94, they've given $25 million in grants.
Wow. That's amazing.
Specifically, just for cancers affecting women. And then in 2003, they started giving grants to women's shelters and trying to help eradicate domestic violence. And they have donated $58 million to groups and foundations that are domestic violence.
That's outstanding.
Trying to prevent it, yeah.
I don't think a lot of people know about that, so I'm so glad that you brought that up. That's life-changing.
Yeah. And so again, this year, I think what is part of my bigger scope, I'm going to do Roundup. The first half of the year here is going to be with Guardian. So when you purchase something and it's, $25.58 and you want to round up to 26, that coin will go towards the Christmas tree that the Guardians do for the Avenue, and First Responders tree.
Yeah.
And so then we'll have a little spot on the tree. So whatever money
that's so nice.
I can do for, rounding up from July to when they need it, October, November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. That's wonderful. I love to hear about businesses giving back to local nonprofits, and That's excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Brenda. Share with us one more time how folks can get in touch with you.
So you can call, text 507-358-9857. You can, I do have a Mary Kay VIP page that you can request to be in, and that is Brendas Mary Kay McCarty Party.
I love that.
Brenda's Mary Kay McCarty Party.
Okay, wonderful.
So that's where I'll do, because it's going to be a private group, and then that way I can give you specials and, do a little extra things for the VIPs.
Oh, that's fun. Definitely get on and check that out. Brenda is a lot of fun. I hope that you enjoyed being here today. We appreciate you bringing some products with, and thank you for all the information.
You're welcome.
That will wrap up episode 62 of FountainCast, and once again, thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Don't forget to share our show with friends, neighbors, clients, anyone in your network, and please be sure to like, rate, and review our show wherever you listen to your podcasts. A new feature of our podcast is you can now watch the video on the Chamber's YouTube channel. Brenda McCarty loves Mary Kay, and it shows with her prompt and attentive nature for her clients, new and existing. Give her a call today to see how you can get your very own private beauty consultation. Now for upcoming Chamber events. Get your tickets for Oktoberfest today. Oktoberfest will be at the Fountain Park September 23rd and 24th. The annual FHYC Golf Scramble is Sunday, September 11th. Be sure to check the Chamber's website for more details on all of our events. As today's host, Jill Haislip, thank you, Fountain Hills, for continuing to be the best community.
Done. In the can.
Not the toilet can, but the